So with that, let me talk about one of the other big issues that seems to come up, which is logging into DebtBox errors. And we could show this, Paul, if you want to, on that account you're in. If you log out, if you want to do that real quick.
So let's go back in here. So I'll log out. Okay, there we go.
Okay, so what I want to show here is I want to show Paul, if you put that username in, but let's type a wrong password. Okay, so 401 error, incorrect credentials. Now, if Paul does this 5 times, right? If you as a user rapidly just keep putting it in 5 times, what's going to happen is, and Paul, go ahead, just do it 5 times so we could just show it right on the screen.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now, obviously, when you were doing this as a user, you wouldn't just keep hitting over and over. So
right, you'd be typing in stuff. I'm just,
yeah.
Do it one more time.
Yeah, you'd be typing in, so it's no issue.
There we go.
Okay, so see, now it says 403, locked out of your account, try again later. That's going to lock you out for 5 minutes. Now, if you keep doing that, you're going to get the same. So that shows after 5 minutes. If you keep doing that a few more times, don't worry about it. It's going to give you an error message that says too many login requests at this time. Try again later. That is going to lock you out for 1 hour. If you keep doing that, it's just going to keep locking you out for an hour and an hour. So literally, you could be locked out of your account all day if you continue to try to log in. So we share this is because when I was at DebtBox yesterday, this, besides 2FA, was one of the most common things where instead of just hitting forget password and resetting your password. Now, I know this is more challenging if you have coins in, there's all kinds of things, your seed phrase and things like that you have in there. But for a brand new account, if you keep doing it, you're just going to be locked out. And I've talked to several users that have been days not being able to get into their accounts. And it's specifically due to they just keep trying it. And also, if you notice, Paul, click on the little I under password. You can, if you didn't know that, please check to make sure your cap locks isn't on, or if your password is, capital first letter, lowercase second letter, all the rest of the letters. Please make sure that it is the actual password, because when you can't see it, sometimes you type and all the characters don't go in, or your cap locks is on and you don't realize it. And it's a self-inflicted wound, unfortunately, at that case. And we don't want that, right? So we want to give you all the tools. So those error messages have been updated. Try it 5 times. The 6th time, you're going to get that error message that we just showed you that said, you've been locked out. That's 5 minutes. Okay. At 4 minutes and 59 seconds, don't try to log in. Wait at least 5 minutes, right? Wait 6 minutes to be safe and try to log back in. Same thing. If you get locked out for an hour, wait an hour and 5 minutes, whatever it is. Don't wait, try to log in exactly an hour. The clocks could be different based on when they started the countdown. So it's something that's really, really important. We're also trying to, obviously, we want to help you. We want to minimize the tickets that come into the IX support along with the DebtBox support, because when you have an issue, when your license isn't showing up or isn't mining, they can't get to those more critical requests, because some of these other requests that we're creating ourselves by either being impatient or not putting the right password in, some of these are, again, we're creating them, and so it's clogging up their response time, DebtBox's response time, because they're dealing with these issues that are just, each one takes, more time away. So wanted to cover that. Paul, do you have anything on that specifically?
That's it right there, guys. Just take advantage of this, the little I thing. I use that all the time. If I type in a password somewhere wrong twice, I make sure to turn this thing on to be sure that I'm exactly what Bob said. I might be missing a type. I might not be quite getting, and it happens to me often. So make sure you take advantage of that. Make sure you're seeing your password as you type it in, and confirm your email too. How many times have you typed in your email and then, made, like, instead of Gmail, you put Gmail or some GIA instead of AI? You just little things because you're typing really quickly, you're not paying attention. So double check, make sure, so then you don't get locked out of your account on both the email and the password.
That is true. And also, there have been, since we're right here talking about logins, we have seen people that, for example, when your account is first created, when we create your account for you, right, when you go through the process that we showed you, we create the account with whatever email you have provided originally, whatever it is over on the Academy side. So whatever email you have there, because this is another issue where you may be typing the right password, but let's just say that originally your Xnode account was created with bob1234@ixglobal.us. That's what it was created. And then for whatever reason, 2 or 3 days later, I go and change my account, my email in the Academy side to just bob@ixglobal.us. Then when I go to log into my DebtBox account, I make the incorrect assumption that I just use my bob@ixglobal.us. That will never work. It's whatever email I created originally, or some people have gone into DebtBox directly and you can change your email. You can change that email. So you have to make sure you are logging in with the correct email, which does happen, again, infrequently, but it is another issue. That combination, of course, of email and password, if they're not correct, you're going to have issue after issue after issue. So, that's really it on what we